Welcome to my tarot card reading for Scorpio, April 2015, and this is Manu Tarot. Scorpio, we have here Babalu, Iku, and the Outcast. The tarot cards here are talking about things that are coming to an end. That could be a contract, and remember that for me, contracts is practically anything that is legally binding. Therefore, it could be related with a job, even a verbal contract. It could be something that you promised, like a verbal contract. Anything, relationship, and even health-wise related. And I'm saying it because Babalu is related with health and Iku is related with death. It's not necessarily something that is really bad, but the possibility is there. Considering that you're Scorpio, changes should be something that you should be used already at this point in life. Okay, the thing that really worries me is that we have here the Outcast letting us know that you're going to be very impulsive during this time of the year. Be careful. There are going to be people that are going to give you advice. My best advice: seek professional advice. Legal, medical, whatever it is that you are going through during the month of April, go to a professional. That's my best advice. You're going to be jumping into conclusions. You might be jumping into whatever it is. You're going to be very impulsive during this time of the year, which is not going to be really good for you. Therefore, seek professional advice before you jump into action. We have the Six of Wands here. The Six of Wands, Jupiter, Leo. The Seven of Cups, Moon and Scorpio. Jupiter, Leo, Scorpio, Moon, Scorpio. This sounds like, again, contracts. Anything related with loss is highly contemplated in this reading. So be very careful. If you have a legal situation, a lawsuit or whatever it is, try to seek advice. Keep quiet. Don't mess it up. Don't be impulsive, because these tarot cards are pointing towards this, that you're going to be very impulsive. Therefore, careful what you say, what you do. Okay, we have here the Nine of Swords, Six of Staff. Whatever it was that you were postponing or avoiding, it cannot be postponed or avoided any longer. You must face it. Life is pushing you into that direction. It's not going to be easy because there's a lot of changes coming that they might be involved legal stuff or anything related with contracts that are going to come to an end. If you have planned a trip, if you have you bought an airline ticket, you can be sure that the possibilities of being postponed are going to be high. Okay, the Six of Staff, notice that it's twice here. He's talking about things that are going to fail. He's talking about failure, things that are not going to work technically at all. And the Nine of Swords again. Whatever that you were avoiding and postponing is going to come to an end. My best advice: look for professional help. Welcome to this reading. Your rising sign, your ascendant, Scorpio. And this, if your rising sign is Aries, the best thing that I can tell you is, first, Aries is a cardinal sign, is a very impulsive sign. And it seems like you're very tired, bored, of the same BS all over and all over again. You want something different, you want change, and this is going to make you feel impulsive. You might not be thinking, and you might jump into action. Be very, very, very careful, okay? If you have an aneurysm, you have any kind of problems in your head, my best advice: slow down, take a deep breath, relax, okay? It's better to be late and sorry than never make it to the destination, okay? At least that's what my father always say, and that's what I'm giving you as an advice, my dear Scorpio with a rising sign in Aries. Welcome to this reading, your rising sign, your ascendant, and this is Manu Tarot. If your rising sign is Taurus, Taurus is a fixed sign, and you are a fixed sign. If you are in a state of inertia where you're not doing anything, then it's time for you to do something about it. If you have been postponing many things, the best thing I can tell you is, please do something, because the tarot cards are saying that the time of inertia has come to an end. Life is going to push you into facing whatever you need to face. You might feel very insecure and you're looking for something that makes you feel safe, but inertia is not going to be the best advice. Life is going to shake you up, it's going to force you into action so you can move on and grow as a person, okay? But at the moment, it looks like there's going to be unstable situations that are going to shake you up, or that's life, or otherwise you're tired of feeling unsafe, that you decide to start making these changes, okay? Whatever it is, the best advice I can give you is the very same one that I said at the beginning in your general reading. Welcome to this reading, your rising sign, your ascendant, and this is Manu Tarot. If your rising sign is Gemini, then what we have here is options. The options are becoming less and less. You don't have that many options, and you're feeling a little bit frustrated. Let's put it like that. Everything is becoming slower to a point or a near point that there is stasis or stagnation. There's no growth, and the options are becoming less. Okay, that's what we have for you, Scorpio, with a rising sign in Gemini. This might be a little bit irritating because this is an 8 of Swords. This is fire. And then fire and air, because Gemini is air in your water. This is going to be very, very tough for you because you don't know what to do. You are on a roadblock, let's put it like that, and you need to take action, but you don't have a lot of options. Then you're forced to do something about it, or life is gonna cut down options for you so you can do something about it. The only thing I'm going to tell you is don't be impulsive, okay? Welcome to this reading, your rising sign, your ascendant, and this is Manu Tarot. If your rising sign is Cancer, what we have here is that you're going to be very worried, very concerned about someone else. It could be someone else's health or finances or whatever is the dynamic. Some way, somehow, you are very concerned with someone. It could be a family member or a dear friend, that is going through a very tough situation, and you're very, very concerned. Obviously, your rising sign is Cancer, the mother, and you feel like you want to help the person, but you can't. The other way around is that an inability of you, of feeling that you can do anything for yourself to help yourself, is going to be very frustrating for you, okay, due to all what I already mentioned for you on the general reading, my dear Scorpio with a rising sign in Cancer. Welcome to this reading, your rising sign, your ascendant, and this is Manu Tarot. Scorpio, if your rising sign is Leo, what we have here is Leo is a fixed sign and another fixed sign. This is all about stability, but in this case you are looking to express your frustration. Let's put it like that. You need to you want to find creative ways that some way somehow express who you are, what you are, and you can't. Life is not letting you do that, and you're going to feel very frustrated. You might feel a little bit unsafe because you cannot express. This is all about expressing who you are, what you are. In other words, if you are an artist, a singer, composer, whatever it is, you might be experiencing some kind of block because the situations are making a block, or the block is the one creating the problem. Either way, there is a frustration for you because you cannot create, you cannot make something that can express who you are. I was looking for something else, make you immortal. I don't know if that makes sense for you, my dear Scorpio with a rising sign in Leo. Welcome to this reading, your rising sign, your ascendant, and this is Manu Tarot. Sign is Virgo. I wouldn't be very, very concerned. The tarot cards are showing that some way, somehow, you manage to make things stable. You're capable of dealing with the situation that you are going to confront during the month of April 2015. So I wouldn't worry, okay? The only thing I'm going to tell you is try to do a little bit of research. Try to find out what, how, when, who, and all those questions. But you should be fine, my dear Scorpio with a rising sign in Virgo. Welcome to this reading, your rising sign, your ascendant, and this is Manu Tarot. Scorpio, if your rising sign is Libra, what we have here is that all these circumstances are going to push you into action. If you were not decided if you wanted to go left or right, then life is going to push you into taking action. Or you finally decide that you must do something about it, that you cannot keep postponing. The thing is that once you act, things are going to come down crumbling. Things are going to collapse. If we want to sound very dramatic or melodramatic, the thing is that you have realized that it doesn't matter what you do, you have to choose the less evil one. Technically, that's what is going to be April for you, my dear Scorpio with a rising sign in Libra. Welcome to this reading, your rising sign, your ascendant, and this is Manu Tarot. Scorpio with a rising sign in Scorpio. This is very simple, very straightforward. What it's saying is all depends on you. There could be failure, but all depends on you. So the cards are on the table. Just make sure that you follow my advices, and if you know how to maneuver, you should be fine, because all depends on you. Okay? There could be a failure, but once again, all depends on you. Welcome to this reading, your rising sign, your ascendant. And this is Manu Tarot. Scorpio, if your rising sign is Sagittarius, fights, arguments, quarrels, jealousy, envy, heated arguments, etc., are going to be the trigger of all this dynamic. So that's why I'm telling you, be very, very, very careful what you do, what you say. Don't be impulsive, because this might create legal problems for you, okay, or health problems. If you are at work, avoid confrontation, at least during the month of April. This might lead into a very heated argument that might bring a lot of situations. Okay, if you are trying to avoid something, you are going to be faced with the problem. Okay, whatever the problem is, the situation is that please bite your tongue and change yourself into whatever it is. Don't be impulsive, and don't let the tongue to say whatever it comes and feels like. Okay? Welcome to this reading, your rising sign, your ascendant. And this is Manu Tarot. With a rising sign in Capricorn, we have two circumstances here. The first one, you take out the veil that you have. You were blindfolded, you were not seeing the reality of your consequences. Now you do, and you decide to face reality. That's one option. The second option is that you are in denial, you don't want to face reality. But life says, you know what? I have something better for you. You're going to face reality, like it or not. And life decides to pull the band-aid out of the wound so you can deal with it. Okay? That's what we have for you, my dear Scorpio, with a rising sign in Capricorn. Welcome to this reading, your rising sign, your ascendant. And this is Manu Tarot. If your rising sign is Aquarius, there's not much I can say to persuade you. Whatever you're going to do, you're going to do it with or without advice. Okay? The best thing I can tell you is good luck. I hope that everything works fine as you plan and as you think. But my advice, it keeps being the same one. Seek professional help, professional advice. Look for someone that can read the tarot cards, astrology, horary astrology, electionary astrology, whatever it is that you need. Electionary astrology might help you a lot if you need to take a very important decision about whatever it is. Okay? That's what I have for you, Scorpio, with a rising sign in Aquarius. Welcome to this reading, your rising sign, your ascendant. If your rising sign is Pisces, what we have here for you is very simple. Life, number one, is going to put you in this predicament that you will have a really hard time making up your mind if you should be heading left, right, or staying exactly where you are. Tough choices. Okay? Tough choices are going to be the topic for you, Scorpio, with a rising sign in Pisces.